Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday. It's a Friday night. You made it to a Friday night. I'm your gracious host, Jordan Live. How's it going? Behind the bar, you already know. Shout out to Maine the Milkman. I'm on this grind. I'm on this YouTube grind. I'm going to have some family members joining me in a little bit. That's going to be some fun. Oh, man. This is going to be fun. What up, everybody? You can be anywhere in the world. Even if you're listening on the rebroadcast, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Salute. Just got to say what's up to everybody. Got to put some respect on everybody's name. Bless one. What up with you? Lady La, salute to you. Maine the Milkman, I see you. Can't wait for your show Sunday. Can't wait to see what kind of surprises you got. You said you was going to have Prezi on there. Oh, I can't wait for that. Oh, that's going to be fire. Sub, what a day. What a day it has been. It has been a day, a glorious day. Oh, but a big day nonetheless. Salute to everybody rocking with me on a Friday night. I hope to have my God Bless One in here. And we just gonna rock out. So I was gonna check out some new videos. I was checking out some new music, and then I found one of my favorite YouTubers, DJ Ghost. Now, do y'all know about DJ Ghost? You know, he smokes a bunch of weed and whatnot and does his thing. It's DJ Ghost. He got a new track out. And I was like, oh, DJ Ghost is rapping now? Oh, DJ Ghost is rapping now. And I want to play it. And I want to see. Oh, sup. He's hilarious. And he be doing the video, reaction videos and whatnot. Shit's is dope. Oh, he got a new video out. It's called Grinding. I'm going to premiere it. I'm going to show it. Bentley, salute to you, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. I got to say, man, I had a great time chopping it up with you on Miss Bomb's channel. Salute to Miss Bomb. I love Miss Bomb. She is awesome. But salute to you, Bentley. Seriously, it was a pleasure going back and forth with you as far as on the politic tip. So, yeah, man. DJ Ghost got a new track out. Let me go ahead and play it right before I get some more people on this panel. Lord, it's a Friday. Why they give me YouTube? That was their mistake. Yeah.
I've been grinding all week, nigga. I'm running laps up in my sleep, nigga. I got a chopper for that beef, nigga. And if I seen it, I don't speak, nigga. Nigga, what you thought? See, I do my thing, and I don't complain. I don't play games. Come feel my pain. Stay in your lane. It'll blow your mind. I'm Kurt Cobain. Put it in your brain. Never knew your name. Never knew your brain. Get up on my face. Stuck in my ways, nigga. See, I be sliding, skating, doing the most. Don't trust bitches. That's one of my favorite quotes. A cold nigga in summers, I wear coats. And rest in peace, King Nipsey. You know I got it. Stop it, drop it. That's her only knowledge. Say you fucking with me, but I'm only wanting that noggin. Pussy popping, I be dodging. Money, the only logic. Trying to find her a star. I told her find her a rocket. Cause I'm a killer, baby. I kill pussy and niggas, and feelings is what I'm killing lately. Niggas hate me cause they bitches try to penetrate me. So I modified the blower without a safety. They say I'm crazy, you can bet that. 20,000, you can bet that. In my car is where I slept at. Now my house in the hills with big guns, and that's all facts. Nigga.
For a YouTuber, that wasn't bad. For a YouTuber, that was not bad. That wasn't that bad. I thought it was dope, me personally. Well, you got Michael up here, Lord. Salute to everybody in the room. Sub, I see you. Lady La, salute to you. Bentley, I saw you up in here. Behind the bar, I saw you early. You know I gotta play. I gotta play your trailer. I gotta play your trailer with that criminal. Who was that? MEYE? That track, that's one of my favorite tracks right now. That's one of my favorite tracks right now. At any point, y'all feel free to jump on the panel, speak on it, talk on it. I hope to get I Smoke Hip Hop on here. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and text him real quick. Let me go ahead and text him right now. Yeah, man. They go to the link right there. Jump on the panel. Listen, it's a Friday night. I would rather be right here. A lot of people like to be, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs and whatnot, and the parties and whatnot. And every once in a blue, there's nothing wrong with going out. Nothing wrong with that. Man, but sometimes for the most part, being in the house, at least I know I'm gonna make it another morning. Or at least I know that if anything was to happen, oh, it was the higher powers being. Too many people out here getting killed, shot, stabbed. For what? It got to be a special occasion for me to get out there. Like for on a Friday night or a Saturday night for me to go into like a public spot or whatnot. Oh, it got to be a special occasion. Liquor got to be flowing and whatnot. Y'all already know what that's like. On a Friday night at that? Come on now. Salute, Queen Funny. Salute to King Michael, man. Why? And you know what? And again, this is like a random thought / night shift. Let me go ahead and put myself on the screen real quick. Let me go ahead and say this. He's the perfect example, right? Michael Jackson is the essential example of somebody who, while they were living, they were just, everybody was talking shit, right? Everybody was downing him, every single person in the media. After he dead, then what happens? Then the respect is put on his name. Really? But that's how life is, though. Unfortunately, people don't give you your flowers until you're in the dirt. That's why it's important to give your flowers now. Give your respect now. Tandra, you're more than welcome to join in. Trying to do this with the family. Go ahead and text I Smoke Hip Hop right now. Salute to everybody on this Friday. Go ahead and play something real quick. I gotta put some respect. Yo, this track right here, MEYE. This track right here is one of my favorite tracks. I might play this bitch twice tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, on this mic, I play music, but I might have to play this again. I'm not the DJ Ghost track, but this MEYE Criminal track is dope. It is dope. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna be behind the scenes. I'm gonna hit up I Smoke Hip Hop, see when he can join, and yeah, we just gonna be just chopping it up. It's been a real, I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides the YouTube streets that's always on and popping and busy, right? It was really boring in the industry, wasn't it? Like there wasn't any real stories or topics that really, you know what I mean, popped out at me. Let's be honest. I mean, what, Dame Dash, he gets what? Arrested for child support payments? Nah, I don't hear that shit. When Amorion and Lil Fizz is going back at it over that April girl, I don't want to hear that shit either. What has really been going on? Nothing really, to be honest. Now, check out my last video that I did, the hilarious Drake video where he was booed off stage. Drake booed off stage. Check out that video because that was a funny one as well. Salute to everybody listening right now. 7 people in the room. I'm gonna have some more people in the panel right now, but it's Friday night. They doing their thing. They got other things to do before getting on here. So salute to them. Salute to them. Salute to the trolls as well. They say you ain't made it, or they say you ain't making waves on here unless you got a troll. I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. Go ahead and text Last Smoke Hip Hop real quick. I keep saying that, but I'm not doing it. Listen, I got the drinks going right here. I got something else, but YouTube, be on some other bullshit, so I ain't gonna talk about that. But we partying today. Oh, it's gonna be a fun night. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this for. Random thought, right? I told you, random thoughts / night shift. I don't understand how people can be on here for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. I don't know how they do it. I'm one of them type of people where, like, after a while, it's just like, oh, okay, what's next? That's why I can't get on here and just speak and talk for like 2 hours at a time. I got to take a break and I got to play some kind of music. I got to get up and walk. I got to do something other than just sit here. That's just me. Nice. Salute to you, homie. How you doing? Salute to you. You a supporter, man. You a day one. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for being here. But I got this is one of my favorite tracks right now to play. This is one of my favorite tracks right now to bump. I Smoke Hip Hop. I'm about to hit you up. Tandra, if you want to join in, you can. Sub, if you want to join in, you can. Knight, if you want to join in, you can. Anybody who want to join in the panel tonight, feel free. This is y'all show too. So let me go ahead and play this track. MEYE, Criminal. And not only that, Behind the Bar, man. Behind the Bar. Salute to Behind the Bar. Subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? Support us small YouTubers. You got to support us small YouTubers. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, be honest. What is it costing you? Not a damn thing. Let's go.
Maybe I'm a criminal. Maybe I'm just like the world. Maybe I ain't good at all. Maybe cause the streets done stole my soul. I'm moving like a criminal. Maybe I ain't good for you. Maybe I ain't good at all. I'm hiking up this road, but it's so cold. I'm moving like a criminal. I can't get away, no. Ooh, now, and I can't wait, no way, no. Ooh, now. Maybe I'm a criminal. Maybe I'm just like the world. Maybe I ain't good at all. Maybe cause the streets done stole my soul. I'm moving like a criminal. Maybe I ain't good for you. Maybe I ain't good at all. I'm hiking up this road, but it's so cold. I'm moving like a criminal. I can't get away, no. Ooh, now, and I can't wait, no way, no. Ooh, now. Maybe I'm a criminal, harmonizing ghetto blues, a product of the avenue. Cops arresting me while I walk this road. I'm treated like a criminal. I can't get away, no. Ooh, now, guess
What's
I'm just a
poppin'?
product
What's
of my
poppin'?
environment.
What's poppin'? Slime.
Aren't we all?
I'm gonna just keep that on the. I'm just keep that on the screen real quick. I'm gonna just keep that on the screen real quick. That shit is dope. That shit is dope. On a Friday night and Sub, I got you, homie. Oh, Sub, I got you. I got you. On a Friday night, you should definitely be able to enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy your loved one, enjoy your family. That's what I plan on doing right now. That's what I plan on doing tonight. I plan on enjoying my YouTube family. These YouTube streets are crazy, you heard? You got to be able to laugh a little bit. Oh, you got to be able to enjoy yourself as well. But every once in a while, you got to be able to let your people in and just chill on out. Friday, kick your feet up. Had a long day, had a long week, and you made it to another Friday. Made it to another Friday. Just texted I Smoke hip hop. He did say that he has something else to do a little earlier, so I can understand that. You know how it goes. I hope to get Houston on here too. Salute to Houston. Houston, he still got it. Why he not on the radio, I don't know. Houston still got it. Salute to Houston. Salute to Houston. T, I see you over there. What's going on? What's going on? 5 people in the building. Let's see what it is. There's a story about a man. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Just got me a beautiful text message. You gotta love that. Gotta love a beautiful text message. So I read a story, and again, this is kind of like the random. This is like kind of like the random thoughts, slash, nice shit, right? So I just read on Twitter, Jerry Sandusky got resentenced to 30 to 60 years in jail. Now, I was confused by that at first. I'm not going to lie to you. I was really confused. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't he get sentenced in 2012? Supposedly, he's been in jail all this time and his sentence wasn't actually concrete, but he was just resentenced to 30 to 60 years for child molestation. He's going to spend the rest of his life in jail. He'll be all right. Good riddance. That's how I feel on that. That's how I feel on that. You can take that to the bank. That's how I feel on that. I wonder what kind of new music is going on, too. I wonder what kind of new music is going on. I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to, I haven't heard a good, I need y'all to do me a favor, right? Y'all in the chat. Name some good hip hop albums, new albums, like 2019 albums, because I want to check them out. I haven't really heard. I mean, I know they're out there, right? I know there's some good albums out there, but I'm yet to hear an album that just grips you. You ever heard an album that just grips you? Like The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, for me, grips me every time. The Wu-Tang Clan's first album grips me every single time. Like every track. I haven't heard a 2019 album like that. Even Kanye West's Jesus is King. That was dope. And it had its tracks. I played a couple of the tracks. It's dope. But it ain't really had that effect to me. And it didn't gravitate like a D'Angelo album. Every album D'Angelo ever made is just fire. What are some of y'all favorite hip hop tracks or R&B tracks? I really want to know. As you guys can tell, I'm a huge hip hop head. I'm a music head in general. New Eminem T. Now, I'm not gonna lie. what was the name of the album that he did that had the American flag? That album was trash, but the last one that he put out was right back on time. Eminem was right back on time with that last one. Salute to Eminem. He's one of the greatest to ever do it from Detroit. Salute to him. Right, that was the name of it, Revival. Man, boy, throw that one in the trash. Throw that one straight in the trash. But that last one he did, fire. 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 If YouTube wasn't on that BS, I want to play some of it. Oh, I see my dude in here. I see him. The man from overseas.
What up?
Oh, man.
How you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing all right. Listen, I just want to say one thing, man. Thank you very much for staying up. I really appreciate it, man. I know it's different. What time is it over there on your time, man?
25 to 3, bro.
Oh my God. Now listen, I have a little bit of insomnia, so I'm used to being up around that time on my side, but that's me. You know what I mean? Thank you for staying up, man. Thank you for staying up, bro.
Man, I don't mind at all, bro. But shit, you got me. You're speaking my language now, bro. Yeah. Oh, let me think. Here's a question for you, bro. From me, between
I'm listening.
South,
talk to me, brother.
The West in the Midwest, go somewhere for 5 years, and you had 3 albums to pick from, but you had the South, the East, the West, and the Midwest. What would you pick?
Ooh, that's a difficult one, sub. Oh, that's a difficult one. Let's see. From the South, definitely the Outkast. I think what is it? ATLiens. That's
ATLiens, the second album.
I think so.
Yeah, bro.
That's a great album.
The one.
Rick Ross, Port of Miami.
Fuck that correctional officer.
If you ever listen to Port of Miami, Rick Ross's first album.
That was the only album I actually liked off him.
Same here. Same here.
The production was phenomenal, bro, for that album. I'll be honest with you, bro.
Salute. That's the only album. Port of Miami, the first one was dope too. Another one, oh, that's a tough one, man. I know as East Coast will be easier for me. Ready to Die for sure. B.I.G.
Well, I would pick Wu-Tang's first one over that one, bro.
Well, I was gonna say Wu-Tang next, but I mean, if we're just picking 3, I would definitely say Ready to Die by Biggie, Wu-Tang,
right?
Definitely.
Well,
talk to me.
From the South, bro. I would say one of my personal favorite albums that really got me into the South, bro, was Goody Mob, Soul Food.
Goody Mob, okay.
Because with me, bro, being out here anyway, bro, it was very difficult for us to get albums, bro. So we used to have we had the BBC Radio, bro, and every so often we would hear the different Southern tracks, bro. But the very first Southern album I ever heard that I remember was the first Outkast album, Southern Player, and Goody Mob, Soul Food, and that got me into the South, bro.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So let me ask you a question as far as 2019 goes, right? What's your favorite album so far 2019?
To be honest with you, bro, I don't have one because I as a hip-hop head, bro, and in a fanatic of hip-hop, I can't rate today's hip-hop as hip-hop. Because you've got to think of the elements, of hip-hop, bro. You show me the elements of hip-hop within today's modern hip-hop, except for the elder heads, I'll class it as hip-hop, bro. And that's no disrespect to anybody who likes the new school.
I definitely agree. We have a term, I don't know if you've heard it there, but we have a term in America, we call it mumble rap. That new age rap where they just mumble and to a dope beat. That's what we call it. I'm with you. 2019, the new artists here, some of them is dope, but it's mainly for the beats. Other than that, it don't have shit on the old school 90s boom bap. Nothing on it. Nothing.
Because that is the element in the root of where hip hop came from, boom bap. A lot of people don't realize that even gangster rap to a degree, Southern rap, the West Coast. Because also, bro, I just want to say, as a fan of music,
Yep.
to me, hip hop is derived from rock music, bro. Because when I've looked back through the culture of music, the first time I heard of rap was on Elvis Presley's music. Because of the lyrical content and the rhyming structure of his lyrics.
Okay, well, definitely rap. See, I'm 28, but like I'm definitely a historian when it comes to music. There was a whole lot of people like Elvis as well too, but there was a whole lot of other people that you probably never heard of, like name Pigmeat Markham, Moms Mabley. There was a whole bunch of other artists beneath that. I wouldn't say beneath, but kind of sort of they was overshadowed by Elvis, but definitely. The modern hip hop did come from those kind of, those R&B rock kind of rhythm tracks. Also, disco music. I didn't know that hip hop really came from disco samples.
Yeah, bro, because if you go back and look at the South itself, bro, right, you got to see I wouldn't say the elements, but how the South had spread within music, bro. It's especially because I know, like, for instance, I was saying earlier, bro, I love the party side of hip hop, bro, before I like the other subcategories of hip hop, right?
Right.
But what I've always noticed within, for instance, the Miami bass sound, it's got the electro funk to the music, bro. But I'm used to hearing it because of the music out here, bro. At the same time, so I'm used to hearing a lot of different genres. But Miami bass definitely came and was created from electro music in my eyes, because it has the 140 plus BPM with the heavy bass and with the hi-hat, like it goes to deal with the trap, but on a faster tip. So it's got you moving instead of two-stepping, as I would call it, bro.
The old two-step. That's the old two-step, sub. Everybody know about the old two-step. Man, listen, man, I definitely got to say, I hope that music goes back to like a Renaissance era in a sense, as far as like the old school rap, because like this new wave of just mumbling and just the lean rap is over. It's we don't want to. I personally don't want to hear it, but I think that's just me getting older. What you think?
No, bro. With me, bro, I love all hip hop, bro. It doesn't matter what language it's in, bro. Do you know what I mean? I like the elements of the hip hop, like the boom bap, as we were just stating, bro. Truthfully, bro, we're never going to go back to that era, because much has progressed in my eyes, bro. Because obviously, as I said, I do bits of music production and stuff, bro, right?
Right.
I can't see how, if you think about it, bro, boom bap is a very simple style of production, bro. Come from the 80s and 90s. These days, it's a bit more complex, bro. They want the quickness and things, bro, but with the way the music is, I hate to say this, but I blame Lil Wayne as to why all this shit is the way it is with hip-hop, bro.
Hold on, son. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Bro,
Hold up. Hold on. So, now, listen, I'm not the biggest Wayne fan in the world.
No, my bro, but
Really?
I respect what he's done for the game. Bro, I'm going to tell you truthfully, right, bro. I love Southern hip-hop, bro.
Okay.
I love Southern hip-hop, bro, right? I know about the No Limit, the Cash Money, the Rap-A-Lots, the Slip and Slide, bro, right? I know about the whole four sides, bro, right? But I'll tell you something, right? I was thinking about doing this, actually, Jordan. I was going to make a hip-hop video selection of 3 Lil Wayne tracks that I like, bro. The only 3 Lil Wayne tracks that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and one of them was when he was with the Hot Boys, but it wasn't with the Hot Boys. It was one of the solo tracks that he did for Guerrilla Warfare.
Oh, yeah, that's old Wayne. That's like, what, he was, what,
16,
17?
15, 16, bro. I'm not about the whole Cash Money era when they had the whole thing with Manny Fresh popping off, bro.
Man, yo, sub, you almost knocked me off my chair. I wouldn't say Wayne would be the.
Bro, he is, bro, because what it is, no disrespect, right? I'm educate real quick, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
God
yeah,
bless DJ Screw. God bless DJ Screw soul, right?
Rest
Though,
in
but
peace.
he died, bro. The culture of the lean and was more like in an independent eyes. What I mean is more at the forefront than ever before, bro. Right?
Mm,
When these, because I understand what lean is. Basically, for people who are listening, if you don't know what lean is, it's promethazine codeine, and the best way to describe it is liquid heroin for educational purposes only. Um, and it's just as addictive as to what it is taking heroin for educational purposes only. So when that started coming out, bro, right, with heroin itself, it does make you lazy and start to go slurry and things like this, bro, right?
right,
And
right.
in my eyes, the emergence of bubble wrap from the Atlanta in the early 2000s when it was competing with the likes of Houston and New Orleans at the time, bro, after the millennium had started, yeah, we
Right,
saw,
right.
in my eyes, I saw a change of, as we would call, bro, nursery rhymes from the 80s and 90s, the simple flows come back as a re-emergence, bro. Because if you think
Mm,
about it, bro, coming up to the millennium period, I would say 2004, 5, bro, yeah?
right.
Before then, bro, you tell me who was doing nursery rhymes, bro.
Ooh, that's a that's a good point.
I'm just saying, bro, though, do you know what I mean? Because if you remember then, bro, right, because I want to say this as well to you, bro. Don't forget, Cash Money already had a good run before they closed down for 2 years and re-emerged. A lot of people forget this about Cash Money. Cash Money was not founded in 2001, as a lot of people think it is these days. No, no, no. You got to go back to 1991 for Cash Money Records.
Mm, talk about it. Talk about it. You got to go back to the 90s.
The early 90s when Master P was up in Richmond, California, getting No Limit Records popping off. Cash Money was down there. Rap A Lot was getting into it. Suave House was starting to come up.
Man, oh man. Now you just took me back because like I gotta tell you, like I think I'm getting old, sub. I think I'm just getting old. I'm starting to see how the young, like the older people, especially when I was like a teenager, whatnot, how they would just listen to their music over and over and over again, and they wouldn't embrace the newer music. I'm starting to see why, sub. I'm starting to see why. I find myself going back and listening more to 90s music and 80s music than I am now the newer music. I'm
Well,
getting
bro,
old.
I've got a. It's not about getting old, bro. In my eyes, I think it's just about you've expanded your horizons to what you like, bro. Because I'm exactly the same as you, bro. Right? Because you know, bro, and I know a couple of the older heads who will be on here as well, though. It was harder for us to find music, bro. These days, it's so much easier to find music now online to listen to, bro. Because I'm still finding stuff from the 90s I have never heard, bro.
Agreed. Agreed.
On the likes of like Spotify and things. 'Cause I use Spotify all the time, bro. But I'm finding stuff from there I have not heard from when I was a child, bro. Growing up in the 90s, bro, and I've never been able to find it for download or to buy on CD, bro.
I definitely agree with you. And one of the recent examples of that, sub, is that the Wu-Tang Clan, right? RZA. He went
Mhm.
by, he went by Prince Rakeem before he became RZA. Well,
Yes, and then he flipped up to Bobby Digital afterwards.
right, exactly. Well, while he was Prince Rakeem, he came up with a track. I love you, I love you, Rakeem. That track, but it
Yeah,
had
was it that was about the time of Gravedigger days? I think it was when he was
I,
working with Prince Paul.
I get that's exactly what it was, sub. But what happened was the original version of that song was a sample. It was a sample of an R&B song, and it wound up they couldn't use it, they couldn't sell it. They wound up redoing the song to what people would hear today. But because of the internet now, they re-release the old track with the sample still in it, and it's fire, more fire than the new track. And I'm just like, wow. Like that, you're
Well,
right. The internet really has brought a new light to music.
Well, bro, let me tell you something though, bro, right? Let's say if you remember this, you may not, bro, but do you realize that when Snoop Dogg's first album, Doggy Style, came out, it got shelved and repressed?
I didn't know that. You're
Right.
teaching me right now.
There was a song, bro, and you can go check it on YouTube. Okay, it's called G's Up, Hose Down.
I didn't
Okay,
even
it was
know
the
that.
s-
You
it
teaching
was
me
the
something.
second last track on the album. What happened was, bro, right, and this is a story for you, yeah? You know, sometimes, bro, it can take a bit of time for sample clearance to come through, bro, okay?
Right.
And by law, by musical contract or law, you're not allowed to press the song up unless you have already had the sample cleared.
Right.
What happened was Suge Knight was so desperate to release the album, to release the run with this track on the album. Then it got pulled and the track removed off it. And the album we all know is the re-release of the original album because it had a track removed on it, bro.
I didn't even know that at
It's
all.
called G's Up, Hose Down, and it's featuring a guy called Huggy, if I remember rightly. And I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If you liked Doggy Dog World by Snoop, you will adore G's Up, Hose Down, bro.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out, Sub. I'm gonna check
Because
it out.
like for instance, bro, you know who Core Mega is, yeah? From
Say
New
that one
York,
more
yeah?
time. Who?
Core Mega.
Never heard of him. Core Mega. Let me look him up real quick.
Cormega. He was a part of the Juice Crew, but as well, he's an underground artist from New York City, bro. Phenomenal guy. Really good guy, bro. Here's a quick story about him, bro, just to show you how shady the game used to be, yeah? He was signed to Def Jam in 96, 97. And he released, well, he was in the process of making an album called The Testament.
Uh-huh.
And there was a version of that song that came out, bro. What happened was, I think he had some legal problems and had to go to jail. They shelved his album, bro, right? And it took him 8 years to re-buy the tracks back from Def Jam
Wow.
and then released it in 2005 as an album.
So he really, in a sense, fought for his masters and fought for his music.
Yep, especially for a lot of the songs on this album, because to me, if it would have came out at the time when he was popping, it would have took him worldwide, bro.
I believe it. I believe it because you just said his name and I didn't even know who he was, and I didn't even type in all the words, and it came up.
I'll tell you something, Jordan. If you saw the reggae video selection that I did, yeah, the very last song, "Dangerous," was Cormega featuring Vybz Kartel. That's the rapper that was on that track, bro.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
BDN, who this is? Talk to me.
Yo, baby Paul, what's good, baby Paul?
Who?
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, shout out to QB, man. Shout out to my son, Cormega, man. Cormega. You heard?
Shit, what up, BDM, man? What up, family? How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
Good, son. It's QB in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Mega my man, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie, man. You don't know who Cormega is, man.
So I'm glad you enjoy. I'm really, really, really glad you enjoy my streams, Gotti. You enjoying the stream tonight?
I heard.
You enjoying the stream, Gotti?
Niggas is beefing, man. What's going on? Oh, how you know this is
Beefing?
Gotti? This could be God Almighty.
This is Friday night. I can't make this shit up. What up, man? I know this is you. How you liking the stream? You enjoying it? You good?
Dog, this is big dick nigga. Gotti.
Yo, Gotti, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You're even funnier when you try not to be funny. That's a talent, brother. That's a talent. That is a talent.
I didn't know. I didn't know I was being funny, but I hear you, bro. I hear you, man.
You enjoying the stream?
Bro, I didn't know you was talking.
Hey,
Well,
Gotti,
how
let
you
me
doing?
say something, fam, man. Gotti. Bro, listen, man. Ain't no plexing when I'm up on the
Yo,
phone,
what's
right,
up,
bro? I
man?
ain't down for that shit, yeah, bro? If there's an issue, bro, just come up off the line. We can speak to it like men in chat, bro, yeah? But I ain't down with no
Yo, what's
problems,
up?
no issues,
What's
bro, yeah?
up? Yo, man. You from the UK?
I'm from... Yes, I am,
Bro.
brother.
Oh yeah, you know the UK don't like me, bro. You know, I got problems with
Listen,
you
bro,
know, couple,
listen, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Yeah, I'm neutral, bro. Yeah, I take people on face fucking value, bro. Yeah, if you got beef over people, that ain't nothing to do with me, bro. Yeah, because
yeah.
I'm
You
different to
go to
these
Hyde
people,
Park,
bro. You
bro?
know what I mean,
What's up? You
bro?
go to Hyde Park, bro?
I live 6 hours away from London, bro. I'm up in the northeast of the UK, bro. I don't live nowhere near London, bro. So don't
Oh,
assume
bro.
that I'm from London, bro. Do you know what I mean?
My bad, bro. So you don't know about Rospect. You heard of Rospect Rebellion?
I probably have, bro, though, but I don't tend to pay attention to a lot of stuff at home, bro, because it's
Salute.
quite weird these days how I'm seeing things repeating like a cycle. Do you know what I mean,
Salute.
bro?
Salute, bro. Salute, bro. Yeah, man. You know who I am, right? You know my name is Bullets Gotti, man. You know who I be, right, sir?
Bro, I'm new to this. Jordan, Lady Law will tell you this, bro. I take people on face value, bro. Do you know what
You
I
need to
mean? As
rock
long as
with
we
me.
keep it
You need to rock.
100,
You need to
bro.
rock your sub. You need to rock with me. You need to come over to Death Row. Come rock with me, homie. Come rock
Nah,
with Bullets
bro. But
Gotti,
listen,
man.
bro. Listen, Gotti. Yeah, man. Don't be trying to poach my ass up off other people's pages, right? Because I tell you something, bro, right? I ain't a snake. I ain't a rat. I'm loyal to the people who have been introducing me to this shit, bro. Yeah. So if you want to go find somebody else to go and poach, bro, go do it to someone who actually gives a fuck about you, bro. Because let me tell you straight up, Don, right? Everything that I have heard, and I am neutral, bro. And the people who speak to me will tell you I am neutral, bro. All I've heard is negative things, bro. So why would I want you to be involved or inside of my realm, bro? And that's no
Hey, hold
disrespect to
on,
you
bro.
whatsoever,
What you heard?
family.
Hold on, bro. What disrespect you heard about me, man? Let me
Bro,
explain
I
something.
heard you. No, bro. You don't need to explain nothing to me, bro, right? Because I'm being respectful about this, bro, and I'm not gonna go back and forth on Brother Jordan's live with you, bro, right? What I will say is, bro, right? As I said, I am neutral. I listen to two sides of the coin, bro. But as everything, as I just said, I have heard about yourself has been negative, bro. Okay? I saw you last night on
Don't
Jordan's
believe.
feed. I saw you the other day on. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Come on now. Okay, I saw you the other day on Lady Laws, and I saw how you were talking to people, bro. And I don't interject with that, bro. Don't be trying to act funny, bro, because I'm a newbie up in here, bro. Yeah. All right. I already know how to spot a
Hey,
faker from a mile away.
So wait,
listen, man.
what's up with what Night Night just said? Tell him to talk that shit he was just
Like I
talking
said,
about Lady
we
Lie
gotta
on our
work. We
face
gotta work,
live.
brother. Don't fuck with Bullets
Nah,
Gotti,
bro.
man.
Hey, bro. Hey, Gotti, listen, bro. Yeah, I've already told you, bro. If you ain't gonna hear it, bro, I advise you to bounce up out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm a respectful human being, bro.
Mm.
Okay? If you
Yo,
can't
bro, why
take
you
what I'm
getting so?
saying, bro, that's on
So
you. I may have touched a nerve, bro. I ain't,
I
bro,
love my
bro. I ain't.
bro. Listen, bro. I get love. I get love for all my people in the UK, man. I don't understand what's the issue, man. I got a big following in the UK, bro. Like they
Hang
love
on,
Bullets
sub. Hold on,
Gotti
sub.
out
Bro,
there.
it ain't
Hold on, sub. And I
about
hear you,
that
sub. I hear you,
bullets,
sub. But Gotti, hold on, hold on.
bro.
Because
Jordan,
I rock
hold
with
up,
I Smoke Hip
Sorry,
Hop,
bro.
Gotti, you don't rock with me though. And I just want to know why.
Hey,
Because
Jordan,
what's
man.
your issue?
This is
I'm
the
trying
thing.
to
This is the
understand the
dilemma,
issue, bro.
bro.
What's the issue, man?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man. This is a good time. You get to see Bullets Gotti one time and one time only on Jordan Live. And I have to say this, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Jordan, man, you need to get up off of that I Smoke Hip Hop sinking shit, man. That shit
Wow.
is sinking right now.
You think so?
Niggas is cutthroats. Niggas is stabbing each other in the back. I heard what happened with Princess. Don't think niggas ain't put
Behind the
me
bar,
on. I
what's
heard what
going
they did,
on?
Lady Lot. I heard she threw you out there to the wolves, Lady Lot. Jordan,
Oh,
don't be next, bro. Don't be next, bro. You need to come rock with Bullets Gotti, man. We got a spot for you with Gotti gang.
Got it. Let me tell you
it's so
something, bro.
fucking funny that what happened when she threw me out to the wolves. I got damn near 200 people watching me. So what you saying?
It is. Yo, listen.
You know,
And that's the
but like
thing.
I said,
Gotti,
man,
listen,
I
bro,
don't wanna,
yeah? I ain't got
wanna
nothing but respect. Sorry, Jordan.
No, you good. Princess is an interesting character, Gotti, and you gotta admit. I mean, you used to rock with her, right? But notice that she was saying shit about you. Now it's, let's be honest. Can you honestly be honest and say you were kind of right about Princess the whole time?
like I said, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Bullets Gotti's right about everybody, man. Y'all need to
This
come
nigga
fuck with
here.
Bullets Gotti.
You're wrong though, but you're wrong about Bless One though. And Bless One showed you the most love, bro, on some real shit.
Yeah,
Chris Kidd
yeah,
didn't
I
show you the
hear,
love
I
Bless
hear it
One
though.
showed you, man.
But it's good though. Listen.
He didn't.
That's a sinking ship, you know.
I'm sorry.
Like I said,
I disagree.
niggas
Niggas
is leaving. Niggas leaving Bless One, man. We get the information
Jordan.
before everybody know, man. That's why
I'm
I
listening
gotta
to
look
Locke.
for that
Leaving you
sinking
too.
ship.
They leaving you too because Behind the Bar just said you only had 2 people in your live earlier this week, and he got proof.
Oh, he should have been on my live last night. We was lit.
All you do is name drop though. So you just go finding the right name that'll get you the right people because your name ain't gonna get you
Lit.
shit. I know, I used it. Shit.
Shout out. Yeah, I know. My name is the best name on YouTube.
You don't get you
But
nothing.
you know, everybody don't like me because they want to be me, but it's all good though.
Is
Jordan,
that
man,
right?
like
So
I
why
told
were
you,
you
man,
talking about me though? In Ashay Divine's
shout
chat?
out to China White. I just want to give her a shout out. Shout out to the beautiful China White. You know, shout out to all the beautiful ladies
Man,
that
Gotti, come
support me.
on now, bro, man. This ain't no plug show, you know, bro, man.
I
So
agree.
first and foremost, let me tell you something about me,
I
yeah?
want you to
Let me tell you something
answer
about
Lady
me,
Law's
Gotti, yeah?
question.
Stop diverting, bro, and answer Lady Law's question, bro. Come on now. Or I'll just ask Jordan to kick you up off you, bro.
I'm giving you a shot.
Hey, yo, bro,
I'm giving you your respect. You called me a small YouTuber. You said I need to get my numbers up, my subscribers up. Yet here you are, brother. I must be doing something right. So we giving you some shine tonight. Lady Law asks you a question, brother. Answer the question. Why was you talking about her?
I'm trying to support my fellow smaller YouTubers out by going on their platforms. So when I go on a Jordan Live, any of these smaller YouTube platforms, man, they gotta be thankful, man, because I was just like a lot of y'all, man. I was just like a lot of y'all smaller YouTubes, man. You know?
But Bullet, there's a way going about it, bro, than attacking people and saying this and saying that, bro. Why don't you come up, be peaceful, respectful about it, and guide people? You don't have to be a fool to everybody just to try to get your rep up, bro. If you're so wanting to work with the small YouTubers like Jordan, bro, why is it the last few times I've been seeing you in the room, you're being disrespectful? You're discouraging him from doing what he would like to do. Where is your support, your respect, your guidance, your building up of his confidence to continue, bro? Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm calling you out on. And before you say, why am I being like this? Bro, if you can't handle what I'm saying, you might as well just bounce because I'm obviously hitting a goddamn nerve with you, bro. Because I'm telling you how the fuck I see it. And everybody knows who's been speaking to me. Yeah. This is how I would speak. Because you just contradicted yourself about 5 fucking times, bro. You're all about the little YouTubers, bro. Why is it I see you disrespecting them, man? I'm a little YouTuber, bro, yeah, and within 1 week, bro, I've got 39 subs without even asking nobody to promote my damn channel, bro.
I know.
So what the fuck are you going to do for me, bro?
I got, what, 111, and I didn't... Say that. I'm sorry.
Double up the numbers for you, man. I don't
know.
Bro, let me.
Okay, Gotti, let me ask you something though. Are you like Tommy? Are you like Tommy Sotomayor who cannot take the goddamn word no? N-O spells motherfucking no, bro. I want nothing to do with you, bro. So take the goddamn hint and leave. Jordan, kick his ass off here, please, bro.
I want to give him his last little bit.
Yo,
I want to give him
having a conversation.
Nah, man.
I want to get,
Yeah, bro, because this
this
ain't no conversation, bro. This ain't no conversation.
I want to hear this last part.
You've got it,
bro. You know, Jordan,
bro.
man,
I'll tell you why I'm being like this, bro. Yeah.
You want to throw people off, man, because you know, on my platform, I don't throw people off, you know, Jordan. You know, and I'm not petty, bro. I'm not petty like a lot of these dudes, man. You know, but I would say, you know, to Maine the Milkman that's a hater, you know, that basically don't got nobody coming on his platform, you know.
That's see, there we go. See, this is where the bullshit happens. Yo,
you know,
do you look at Maine's
shout out to Maine's
videos?
wife, though.
Do you listen to Maine's videos? Because if you do, he's getting thousands of videos, bro. He's getting thousands of views, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
he's one of the most emerging YouTubers out, bro. What are you talking about?
I done did 1,000 views, bro. He's still at 1,000 subscribers.
But
I'm almost at 3,000, bro.
And this is where we gotta put respect on our Smoke Hip Hop's name. He helped you with a whole bunch of them followers, Gotti. He helped you with a whole bunch of them. Be real.
And let me put the plug, little nice shameless plug out there. Me and the homies at Info Minds, we got a documentary coming out there.
Listen.
We working, man.
Listen. I don't go on your platform. I don't be talking about your people.
Yeah, you need to come on my platform. You know why you need to come on my platform?
I'm listening.
Because the big boys come on my platform. The big boys come on my platform, Jordan. The big
like that white girl? Like that white girl? Who that white girl? Who that white girl up there? Who that white girl that be up there? She a big boy too? Who?
What's your problem? You got an issue with her?
No. But you just said you just said the big boys be on your platform. I'm asking, who is she?
Don't worry about that.
All right.
Don't worry about that.
Because she's so huge. She's on your platform. Yo, Gotti, listen. Just make up with I Smoke Hip Hop, man. I know he's living in your brain rent free, bro. Make up with I Smoke Hip Hop. Bro, you already apologized to Maine the Milkman. I can play those.
We're not worried about I Smoke Hip Hop.
You already apologized to Maine the Milkman. Apologize to him again. Make up to I Smoke Hip Hop, and then maybe, just maybe, everything would be all right. We done forgot about you, guys. You good?
We're not apologizing. We're not apologizing to I Smoke Hip Hop. See, the difference between me and I Smoke Hip Hop is, man, I'm not like him, man. I'm not I don't got a losing or sinking ship.
He put you on. He put you on.
You know,
you was at how many subscribers were you at?
Shout out to Gotti Gang ladies. Cause I want to shout out all the Gotti Gang ladies.
Well, that was him.
Oh my Lord.
That was him.
I apologize, Jordan. I apologize, everybody. I don't like to
listen. This is the Friday night sub. You're good. Talk your truth, bro.
Goddamn, Friday night, it's Saturday morning.
Oh, well, Saturday morning for you. You're right. I couldn't hear that shit no more, man. Go ahead, sir. Talk your shit, man. Go ahead.
Man, 600 views is all right, lady. That's all I can say, Jordan. I really don't know what to say, bro. I really don't.
Wow. I'm showing on the screen right now what his live was looking like. This was sent to me. There was one person in his. I don't know what. There's something wrong with people. These YouTube streets is crazy. You heard? These YouTube streets are crazy. But you know what though? That's what happens. I knew from the moment. And shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop. I knew from the moment he asked me to be a co-host, I knew I was going to take on, you know what I'm saying, his enemies. Because again, he's living in Gotti's mind rent free. He done Bless One done moved on, talked about some other shit. Maine the Milkman is on some other shit right now. He's about to grow his platform crazy. Nobody's talking about this guy. Nobody.
It's as if he's got a pair of nuts in his mouth. And
I can promise you, I Smoke Hip Hop is not a sinking ship. I promise you that. This ain't the motherfucking Titanic, homie. Nah. No icebergs over here. That ain't happening.
In Bullet, if you think I Smoke's sinking ship, yeah, how the fuck do I know about him then, bro, being out in the UK, first and foremost? Can you answer me that, please, Bullet?
Well, you gotta understand. Again, I Smoke put him on. I Smoke Hip Hop put Bullets Gotti on. A lot of people wouldn't know who he is if it was not for I Smoke Hip Hop. And the fact that he was on almost every stream. Gotti was on a classic, and it's funny because I come at, like you said, neutral, right? I gave Gotti his respect. One of the last interviews that Gotti was on, as far as I Smoke Hip Hop's platform, they was interviewing a certain somebody accusing a certain other YouTuber or some other stuff. I ain't gonna get into it. But Gotti actually handled himself quite mature and quite professional on that video. It was I Smoke Hip Hop that kept going back and forth with the person they were supposed to interview. I gave Gotti his respect. I also donated to Gotti, saying you actually did a good fucking job on that interview. So I gave you your respect. I am neutral. This motherfucker here, this is Switzerland. Jordan Live's platform is Switzerland. I'm neutral. But I do have my niggas. I do have my family. Lady Live's one of them. I Smoke Hip Hop's another. He's an inspiration. Maine the Milkman's another. Sub, you're one. Tandra, you're one. Knight, you're one. Everybody in here, 9 people in here. Well, I don't know everybody in here, but most of the people in here, y'all my family. I salute to y'all. Not gonna switch up on y'all. Come on. Let me put my motherfucking face on the screen. I'm not gonna switch up on y'all. Nah, not gonna do that. I'm gonna put some respect on your name. So Gotti, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Again, I Smoke is living in your head rent-free. I already showed the receipts of one of your lives. One person in your life. I Smoke Hip Hop is living in your head rent-free. Maine the Milkman, shout out to him. He's doing the same. So this is what I'm going to do, because this is what real niggas do. And this is what real, quote, co-hosts do. They support one another. So let me put some respect on my motherfucking nigga. Bless One. Escape the maze. But he ain't escaping your head, Gotti. He ain't escaping your head yet. He's still in there, living rent-free. Listen.
I had to tell you about the World Trade with different centers. It was never 9/11 until the eclipse. And the eclipse of the hieroglyphics was seeing genetic coding. Had to understand this wasn't made with no coding. This was a king copper, no copper with no gold. Black strong, won't understand till we king Kong get along. No, we can't sing no song. This ain't no follow for the sorrows of the days. Different days, I had to understand this is a pain. Different chapters of my life get rearranged. You had to understand you have the eclipses of the different days. Time glitch in the time path and the time war. You understand this shit never went slow and door. This is a door from a North Stars and a blowing up. See me like this big and H and H and the H. Great H and seeing me all smiling in my face and faces can't get erasures, just the lapses, no relapses. Niggas asking me like what's happening. I'm trying to grow a better time, just good. I wanna rap it in a pattern so you catch this. If you can't get past goals, you rapture. Moving like this and lapse, then I relapse and I'm still relapsing. I'm fast, never past pretenders. Moving over here like this still a chicken dinner. You can catch it like Tello. Could you ask her? I'm still up in that cello. Mind my own dwelling. Moving over here to the ceiling fan where I fell in. I'm asking about my deeper inner feelings. I asked God what about the convicts to the felons. She asked about me, but I see her moving like I see right through her. Her dark is like Noah's Ark. It fell apart.
Unbelievable.
The winter, then the dark trail. Sunny days.
Unbelievable.
Okay, this is for all my blessed ones in my village.
Vagina is one of the most incredible, most powerful things in the world that can make a man go crazy. I can empathize with that. I can sympathize with that. Another man? Nah. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, man, and I enjoy this track. It's dope.
With the lost ones, could you catch two? Now, nigga, this is a mathematics of a problem you can't solve with a mathematician. Niggas came back like hallelujah didn't exist. This shit is too unreal just to deal with the sequence of a dream of Anubis. And I'm seeing all black like what is happening? What is happening? Compared to tragedy. Are you relapsing? Are you going back to the dark days of the Stone Ages? You know when man said hi.
Oh man, we was talking about music. We was having a good old conversation. Sub, you still with me?
I'm still here, bro.
I know you tired, man. At any moment, man, you're more than welcome to get off, bro. I really appreciate you rocking with me.
I'm all good for now, bro. Don't worry about it.
Man, what was we talking? Man, we was talking about hip hop albums and whatnot.
Jordan, why don't you just play the video?
You know what? Why not? Why
because
not?
I think people need to hear the content, bro. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Jordan.
I know exactly what you're talking about. See, this is the thing. On this stream, I like to play music. I like to play independent music. Now, of course, you know how YouTube is. They be on that bullshit. You can't play all that, you know what I mean, licensed music or whatnot. But when it comes to independent music, I love playing it. So with that being said, anybody who's trying to get their music played, just talk to me. That's all you got to do is talk to me. Sub, I'm working on getting that going for you right now. What's his name? Felix?
Yep.
It's by Felix and Delish. That house?
Delish.
Okay.
D-A-L, deal. It's deal, but D-A-L-I-S-H. Delish.
Okay. All right.
There
So
we go.
All right. So I'm about to go ahead and premiere this. This was dropped November 7th, 2019. So this is relatively new. Salute. Hey, listen. America's not the only place that has rap. Let me make that clear. And my brother Sub here will tell you.
That's right.
America's not the only place. UK got it too. Let me shut my trap.
I'm seeing it, breathing the truth when you lie. It can try and be fake, but it's all in the eyes. Spot on the light from a mile when it tries. So cut all the shit and be real when you rhyme. Here you're standing in line, waiting to attack. As soon as you're turning your back for a while, but the all wear a target, ready for the shot. Never heard shit flow like this in the life. Relapse on the mic, relax on the night. No time for that when you got a full life. Try and be real for once in your life, and you might see a different look in my eyes. Instead of these frozen looks like ice, it's a losing bet when you roll like dice. Better fold that hand and you better think twice before placing a bet that could change your life. Look, I've come a long way, trying to be nice, trying to look past all the days when I fight. But don't get it twisted up in your mind, I can easily go back to that if you like. You can't block me, I can see through lies. Don't bring that shit, cause I ain't got time. I only got time for truth in my life. Anything else, you're in the firing line. You're in the firing line. I don't take no prisoners when it comes to a lie. You're in the firing line. I can see straight through you. It's right there in your eyes. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. Why did they always lie? Why did they always lie? I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. But I can spark out from my mind. Only gotta look in the eyes. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. Why did they always lie? Why did they always lie? But I can spark out from my mind. Only gotta look in the eyes.
26 years I was taught to survive. Stay walk when I walk, stay wise to the lies. When the talk guys have a hawk poised to attack. Free getting stalked when I feed on his rats. Weak mind, say blame, pick times, rewind deep behind enemy lines. Identified weak ties, nullified threats. take them all on in a suicide vest. Yeah, he's been away, he was filling up his tank. Now he's back up in the mix, reassuming his racks. Look him in the eyes while the soldiers are back, with open palms on swollen hands. Hope for the hopeless who roam these lands. Pledge my allegiance with no demands to the working class on the market stand. See you worn out mic, makeshift stand. Rhymes with pens, stay in nature's hand. Rappers these days, staying tasteless bland. You wanna look him in the eye in the spot where he stands. I can see right through him like an open plan. Tears in the eyes of a broken man. Fear in the eyes of these jokers and sand in the eyes of Goliath's and see every last card in a liar's hand. Like,
I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. Why did they always lie? Why do they always lie? I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lie. But I can start back from my mind. Only gotta look in the eyes. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. Why did they always lie? Why do they always lie? But I can spot that from a mile. All you gotta look in the eyes. You're in the fire and light. I don't take no prisoners when it comes to a lie. No, 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 no. You're in the fire and light. I can see straight through you. It's right there in your eyes. No, 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 no. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies. Why do they always lie? Why do they always lie? I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lie. But I can spot that from my mind. Only gotta look in the eyes. I wanna see the truth, no lie.
Yeah.
I wanna see the truth, no lies. I wanna see the truth, no lie. I wanna see the truth, no lies.
I like that one.
Why did they always lie? Why do they always lie? But I can spot that from a mile. All you gotta look in the eyes. You're in the fire and line. I don't take no.
Yo, Sub, I like that
prisoners when
one.
it comes to a lie.
Oh, I really like that one.
You're in the fire and line. I can see straight through you. It's right there in your eyes. No, 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 no.
With the cinematic video, yeah, that's just dope.
I let the
Salute,
guys know. Bro.
salute,
Thanks, man.
salute. I'm liking that one. Let me go ahead and just put their channel right here. Go show them that channel right there. Show them some love. Here's their channel right here. I was about to show. I was about to play another one. It was eager, and they doing their thing. 841 subscribers. Okay.
They've been doing it on and off for quite a while, bro, though, but they've got some new stuff coming out, hopefully towards the end of the year, maybe into next year, and I've got some stuff in the vault as well with the guys that I'm going to hopefully release next year off them as well on my production.
Man, that'd definitely be dope. That'd definitely be dope. And I definitely plan on playing more of it. You know what I mean? I definitely got some other North Carolina artists. I got maybe 2 more tracks I want to play before probably getting out of here. I did hit up Osman. I know he did say that he was busy, so I could definitely understand if he couldn't get on. Atandra, where you at? Atandra, where you at? Man, we was having a great conversation about hip hop. Great conversation. And like what you had mentioned. So let me ask you a question, because you already answered pretty much your East Coast question, your East Coast albums.
Yeah.
Albums. But your West Coast albums. What about your West Coast album? What's your favorite West Coast album?
In what genre of rap though for the West? Because I love a lot of the West Coast. And I mean a lot.
Any artist that you can think of from California, pretty much.
Well, I would say Dr. Dre, The Chronic, is in the top 3, bro, right? Because it was one of the very first West Coast albums I heard. Right.
Some people will put that album as their top 3 of all time. So that's not a bad choice right there.
The second one I would say, All Eyes on Me by Tupac.
That's good too.
That's for a personal reason as well, because what it is, bro, I wasn't really into hip hop when I was growing up as a young child between the age of 8 and 12, even though I had the influence from my brother with it. But when Tupac died back in '96, bro, that's when I really got into hip hop after he died.
Okay. So pretty much like that for you is like that's the album. Like Wow.
Yeah, I would put that and Dr. Dre at and the Chronic at number one for me, bro. Right, from a top three from the West Coast, because they both mean two different things. Because what the Chronic did was opened my eyes to two different things: the West Coast, but more in particular G-Funk. Because I never had the upbringing of, like, for instance, with you guys with the Motown, the P-Funk and stuff like that, bro. Because a lot of the stuff that I was brought up on was like classical music, different styles of Middle Eastern music, Asian music, and European music and things, bro. Do you know what I mean? It was in my teens when I started to learn about Motown, and that was due to learning, because, to be honest, one of my heaviest influence producers, I would say, is Pimp C, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Because what I loved about the South compared to the East and the West, bro, was the production styles.
Right.
Because I know with a lot of the South, because with me, bro, it was mainly Rap A Lot, Cash Money, and No Limit, really, that I came up with on the South, bro.
Wow. Okay. Well, let me tell you something, because my story is a little bit kind of backwards if you think about it. My father, may he rest in peace. My father, he played a lot of, like you said, the Motown music, and he played a lot of the old school music. Sam Cooke, Al Green, I mean, on and
Marvin
on.
Gaye,
The Gap Band, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Stevie Wonder. I can go on and on. The Temptations. I can go on and on and on. It wasn't until I got older, like you said, around the teenage years, that I realized, oh shit, most of these rap songs, these hip hop songs, are samples of the older songs that I listened to on the radio growing up every single day. So it's kind of different. That's when I realized, I was just like, okay, so this is all connected. Hip hop, music is wild. Music is wild.
It is, bro, because the reason I like the South as much as I do with the East, bro, is if you remember, hip hop was predominantly with the boom bap was sampled anyway, wasn't it, bro? It had a sample that was cut up with the boom bap beat behind it. So it was lovely to hear the differences from, the different regions, bro, of the sampling. Because, for instance, bro, right, I love a lot of Dr. Dre's production, bro. I would say 95% of Dr. Dre's production, bro.
He's one of the greatest to ever do it.
Exactly, bro. But here's a flip side, bro. I also love Timbaland's production, bro.
Another one of the greatest to ever do it. Yeah, you naming the greats right now. Keep it going. Yeah.
Swiss Beats is another great, bro.
Another great. Yeah.
All I will say for the East Coast heads digging in the crates, bro. The Crew, Large Professor, Big L, Fat Joe,
rest
the
in
whole
peace
production
to Big L.
team. Rest in peace, bro. Big L, to me, is the most underrated artist New York has ever generated in hip hop, bro.
8 people watching right now. I hope you're listening, because this brother from the UK is speaking what everybody in America is thinking and knows, that Big L is the most underrated artist to have ever come out of New York City, probably to have ever came out of the United States, as far as a lyrical great rapper goes. Salute to you, Sub. Salute to you.
Again, bro, but I got brought up with Big L's first album, bro.
Damn.
I love that album. Can I just say this, bro, right?
Talk about it.
Educational purposes.
Educational
I fucking
purposes.
hate Jay-Z. Right? I despise Jay-Z, bro.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No, Sub. No, T. No.
Hey, what's up, T? How you doing, girl?
Jay-Z run YouTube. You hear me? No, he run music.
I don't give a damn about
it. Y'all go ahead. I'm just messing with y'all. Y'all go ahead. Talk about it, son.
But what it is, bro, right? My favorite Big L song actually features Jay-Z in it's The Graveyard. And that was the first ever time I heard Jay-Z spit. Because I understand he had the career with Jazzo and everything prior to coming up with Big L, bro. But for me, being in the UK, to hear Jay-Z, bro, for the first time, not known, bro, and this is the funniest thing, bro. Big L in Jay-Z's verse, and I think it was actually no. On this is going to be hard for me to say this. Hang on, let me work this out, bro.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Right, bro. I'm going to give you a quick critical analysis of the Graveyard. Every single verse is on fire, right?
Right.
But the very last verse, Jay-Z's and Big L's, because I can't remember who the last rapper was on it. Those three verses just solidifies boom bap for New York in my eyes.
About to make me go back and do my history. About to make me go back and do my homework.
Bro, just go. Both. I'll tell you something though as well. If you go look at my video selections, like I said, bro, I've already posted the Big L song up. I done it a couple of days ago. I done it with real live Big L and Almighty RSO from Boston.
But you know what's funny though? What's funny though is that it's just funny how music can just, you know what I mean, can just go everywhere, right? It's worldwide. And for me, and I gotta speak for it, right? As much as I love rap and I love hip hop, there's nothing for me as far as like when I'm in a bad mood and I'm having a bad day and I just need to just decompress and I just need to be one with myself. There's nothing like a good R&B album for me. There's nothing like, you know what I mean? There's nothing like for example, have you ever heard of D'Angelo?
Of course, bro. Brown Sugar was one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
And let me say something, bro. Yeah,
he is the greatest to me. The greatest R&B artist to me.
I'm not a big R&B fan, but I respect R&B, bro.
He's the greatest to me. A lot of people will say R. Kelly, yeah, whatever. D'Angelo is the greatest R&B artist, in my opinion.
I'm sorry, bro, right, though. I have to say, from my personal point of view, Aaliyah was. To me, well, Aaliyah is to
rest
me,
in
bro.
peace to Aaliyah.
And rest her soul, bro, because I don't know what it is, bro, but I'm going to take you back on a trip right now. Try Again, the Timbaland remix. The very first time I heard that song and heard her voice, I fell in love with that girl, bro.
Yeah. Another one.
Hot Like Fire was another one. And also We Need a Resolution, bro. When I heard those tracks, bro, I was like, oh my fucking God, who is this?
She's another one who was just taken before her time, man. And like, she's definitely where, and this is no disrespect to the Beehive, no disrespect to Queen Bee, no disrespect to Queen Beyonce, but Beyonce is where Aaliyah should be right now. If you know what I mean, if God didn't call Aaliyah home, because Aaliyah, she had the looks, she had the songs, she had the voice, she had the whole appeal. And like she was just another one taken before her time. So I salute you for saying that, for real, for real. That's another one of those artists is where sadly a generation from now or two is never gonna hear her name and never gonna hear about her. Sadly.
For instance, bro, I was just having a look before on YouTube because of, do you remember the Lost Boys, bro, who did Renee, Lifestyles of Rich and Shameless? And stuff like that. There were a group from Queensbridge in New York, bro, right? And that's a couple of a group that I like, bro. I was just having a look on YouTube before and online, and I could barely find their first album, what was called Legal Drug Money, what featured the songs that I've just mentioned, bro, right? And I'm like, hold on a second, these are like defining albums within the genre from the 90s.
Man,
and nobody can find them. Nobody, because what it is, bro, I don't know if it's because of the whole copyright issue or whatever, bro, but some of the classics that like I grew up on, bro, I can't even really find anymore on YouTube.
That's true, but here's the thing, and I definitely, what I want to do right now is I want to play one of those classics. Is one of those, remember when I told you that because of sample clearances, the I Love You Rakim, the original version couldn't come out and it couldn't be sold and whatnot. Thanks to the internet, it was found, and it's a dope version. I just want to play the chorus, and I just want to play the first verse of that track, and it's dope.
Not a problem.
It's really dope, and then this is fun. This is really fun. Friday night. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all here with me. Hit that like button. If you have, thank you very much. 7 people in here. I really appreciate it. I got to do a throwback. If you don't mind, of course, because this is your platform. For real. Yeah.
I've got too many ladies.
Yep.
I've got
I love this song. Never gets old.
Time is moving slow, life is a drag. There's money to make and more girls to bag. Fully aware, so I step up on the square. Looking for what? The cootie in the chair. Flex and I flex on the opposite sex. Hit 'em up quick and step to the next. It seems I'm a fiend for a sex routine. Love to hit 'em scream. And my response is always satisfy them. You know how I flow. With sex, I'm not lazy, I'm buck wild and crazy. I kiss the bosoms, but never eat the daisies. And my ladies love me deeply because I'm handsome, charming, and freaky. And when they meet me, they won't go. And now I'm stuck. I should have said no.
Oh, we love you, Rocky.
And I love you too.
Oh, we love you, Rocky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you, Rocky. Oh, Rocky. Oh, we love you, Rocky. Oh, we love you,
Yo, sub.
Bro, that's old as hell, man.
The classics will never, ever get old. They won't.
They won't, bro, because you know what it is, though? It's just... I'm stuck in the 90s, bro. So when I try to reach out and find something that I like, it's very hard, bro, because...
You talking my language. Speak on
bro,
it.
Bro, I was just saying before, bro, there was so much to the 90s that was not available that we can find now, bro. And I've found more from the 90s I've enjoyed now than I ever have done before, bro. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why, bro.
I said it earlier. You kind of stopped me, but I said it earlier. I think I said to the age. I think I'm just getting older, and I'm getting to that point where that new sound, like not even the beats per se, because the beats is dope. I played in one of my earlier streams, like a month ago, a YNW Melly song. A lot of people don't know who he is. He's a young Florida rapper, but he's one of the newer ones. I like some of the newer rap sometimes, and I do like the beats, especially. But you're right. I am kind of stuck in the 90s feeling as far as playing majority of 90s music. I am. T, I hear you. I see you over there. What's going on?
Now they're just listening.
You enjoying your Friday?
Yeah. As much as possible.
Well, you could be what you're here, and I appreciate that. I really do. I hope you listening. You know what I mean? Make us a little better, a little bit. I hope.
Of course.
I pray. What's some of your favorite music? Like, what's some of your like when you're having one of those days, which sadly it seems like you're having? What's a go-to song for you, or like a go-to artist for you? Tupac. There it is. There it is. Is there a specific song?
I like all of his songs, but I would have to say when I'm having a rough day, it's probably Keep Your Head Up or Baby
There
Don't
it
Cry.
is. I love that song. I was waiting for you to say it. I was waiting for you to say it because I was going to say it.
In that mood, then I Get Around.
Yeah, I love that song too. Like, right, exactly. Exactly. And a lot of people put respect on like his songs like Dear Mama and California Love, and that's all good and everything, but you're right. Keep Your Head Up, that song. And The Way It Is, that song too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Changes, yeah.
Oh, Changes. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm enjoying my Friday night. I apologize.
I'll tell you something though, Jordan. Yeah, I'll tell you who I love to go to when I'm having a shit day, bro.
Talk to me.
Nate Dogg.
Yo, what's up?
G-Funk Classics Volume 1 and 2. When I'm having a bad day, whether it's with anxiety, if it's depression, or if I'm just having a low mooded day, I can go kick that album on, right, bro? And I don't know what it is about Nate Dogg's voice, right? But by the time I've listened to that album, I'm a different person, bro.
Let's talk about it, because you said something, and this is pretty much your stream right now, Sub, because you running this shit right now.
Man.
Now, for real,
I'm just
you just
talking,
said
fam. Come
two
on, man.
great points. The first one you said was about Big L, the most underrated artist to ever come out of New York. That's 100% facts.
Oh, well,
Nate
bro,
Dogg,
if
however,
you want to talk about that, bro, right?
oh no, but here's
Nate
the thing, Sub.
Dogg
I was gonna say, here's the thing. I was gonna say, Nate Dogg, however, is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated singers.
I agree with you, bro, because nobody understands what Nate Dogg did for hip hop. That's what they do not understand. That brother Nate Dogg, rest his soul, has created what we see today from the early 90s, the late 80s to early 90s, bro, is when he started out, yeah? Because let me educate you on something real quick, bro, yeah?
Talk about it.
You know my Butch Cassidy video, bro, that I put up, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know who Butch Cassidy is?
I wasn't too familiar with him, no.
He is related to Nate Dogg. I can't remember if it's blood cousin or if it's through marriage, bro. They came up together. What it is, bro, there's not many songs that they have done together, okay? Because they came up in the choir together and things like that, bro, right?
Right.
Nate Dogg, the G-Funk Classics Volume 1 to 2. Sorry, bro, I'm about to cry here because this album I absolutely love to pieces, bro, right? But what it is, bro, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't realize Nate Dogg was the originator of singing on hip-hop as a hook, not R&B, not P-Funk, whatever. I mean the genre of hip-hop. Because if anybody can point me a record that come out with a chorus, and I'm going to tell you exactly from research what the first song was that Nate Dogg did, right? And I'll tell you what it is, Jordan. If you can find me a hip-hop song that came out before Snoop Dogg's It Ain't No Fun, If the Homies Can't Have None, with a sung chorus, okay, that was on it. And what I mean by this, I'm not on about independent, I'm on about national audience, yeah? Not an independent audience, on a national audience, yeah? I will let you take that crown away from me, because Nate Dogg has been an inspiration for me, liking things R&B hip-hop, bro, like 112 and things like this, or the remixes and stuff like this, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because I never understood why somebody would try to sing a chorus until I heard Nate Dogg do it properly, bro.
Yeah, Nate Dogg is definitely one of the greatest to ever do it. Like his choruses is definitely, and I think a lot of people I think when people think of a singer, they expect like, you know, a singer, you know what I mean? Like somebody who can, you know, I can't even think of the name, like a good artist to give you an example, like a Michael Jackson, somebody who can hit those high vocal notes and can really like Nate Dogg. He stayed in his lane, he stayed in his singing pocket, and he produced classics. And he's sadly, in my opinion, underrated. Another one of those artists that is sadly, you know, a generation or two, they're not going to know his name.
I think I've got it. I'm 50-50 with you on that one, bro, though, right? Because the way I look at it is, bro, right? Nate Dogg brought the choruses out, yeah? So you got to think, oh, bro, who was the next big thing after Nate died, yeah? Well, Nate had his quiet time, yeah? When he was in his Death Row days, there wasn't that many influential people coming from what he was already doing, bro, right? Because what happened was his album got shelved, but G-Funk Classics Volume 1 and 2, the album that come out in 1998, is the Death Row days, bro. And that was the best work that he ever did. It was all produced in and around the time he was with Death Row Records, bro. And then everything else that come afterwards was when he done his own thing.
I can respect that. And I definitely appreciate that history lesson, because like that needs to be known. Like Nate Dogg's name needs to continue to be in people's conversations as far as when it comes to singers. Now, a lot of people, you could put him in the hip hop rap category, but at his core, he was a singer. He was a singer.
He was a singer, bro, because everybody knew him from day one as a singer, bro, because of Ain't No Thing in my eyes when that really jumped off, right? But also, bro, to come out with a track like Regulate,
look,
and then to come out with One Day.
You speaking behind the bars language right now, Sub. Sorry. He just said it in the chat. Go right ahead. He just said it. Go right ahead, Sub.
Behind the bar. Why don't you jump on, bro? I'm gonna be on for another 30 minutes, bro. I'd love to have a conversation with your family.
Yeah, and that's probably gonna be as long as I stay up, to be honest with you, man. For real.
Yeah, same. I'm about to have my bed smoke, bro.
No, I'm sure, man. Listen, again, I really gotta thank you, man. Like, for real. Like,
bro,
seriously.
I don't mind it, bro.
Like me, like I said, tonight I'm probably gonna be up around the time that you're up right now, but that's just me. That's just how my insomnia works like that. But I just really appreciate you staying up to, you know what I mean, being a part of this. Thank you.
It's all, bro. Could I just address Night for 2 minutes by one of his comments, bro? Yeah.
Yep.
Night.
Yeah.
Fuck Tommy Wright III first and foremost. Okay. I respect what you're saying he's the real king of trap, but he is the dirtiest player that I ever seen.
Oh, man.
Because Tommy Wright III destroyed a lot of people's careers. In Night, you know what I'm talking about when I'm saying about the whole Manson family situation. Because that's all I'm going to leave it at, because I'm a fan of Little Jack, bro, and I've understood the whole story. Do you know what I mean? Like, but in fairness, I like a lot of the Memphis underground stuff as well, though, bro. Like, since Knight's just brought it up, I like 8 Ball, MJG, Teela, 3-6, Prophet Posse, Coopster, all of that type of stuff as well, though, because I do all my research into different genres and things as well, bro. So, but Night, that's all I need to speak on about Tommy Wright III, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You and Knight is talking about something I'm not too familiar on right now. That's why I just let you speak your piece. Nice in the chat. He seems like he's agreeing with you in a sense. It seems like he's agreeing with you in a sense. I didn't even know who he. Yeah, salute to Tommy Wright III, I suppose.
Man, going back to Nate Dogg, bro. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Night. Yeah, because you know what it is, bro. When you like with me, I wanted to understand what I was listening to, so I had to learn the elements. But when it came to understanding the sides, bro, right? Because I know about the Midwest, the East, the South, and the West. It was good to see all of the different styles and genres of hip hop that come from each side of the country of the USA. So hearing stuff like horrorcore that was predominantly within Memphis and Texas, for instance, Jordan, to hearing crunk music from Atlanta, to hearing booty bass in Miami, to hearing boom bap in the East Coast, to hearing G-funk and gangsta funk, as I called it, like the Dangerous Crew and Kyrie and Mac Dre, to listening to NWA in the South and things like this. Do you know what I mean? Hitting the whole South with the No Limit, with the New Orleans and Texas, Louisiana. But it's just been a wonder trip learning about hip hop, bro. And forever I'm keep learning, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm learning every day. I'm learning about music more every single day. And like you giving me, like I said, this is pretty much your stream, so like you're giving everybody a master class right now.
So, like, okay, Jordan, I've got a question for you.
Talk about it.
I've got it. Can you name me what was the first ever hip hop EP to go nationwide that come out in the 90s? I'll give you a clue. It was released in the 90s, but what was the first ever hip hop EP that came out that went nationwide?
The first ever EP, not LP, but an EP?
EP.
Extended play.
Yes, sir. You're going to kick yourself because I know you know it, bro, but...
I almost want to say
sure
NWA, but I feel like I'm going to be wrong.
Little bit. I said it's in the 90s, bro. NWA was the late 80s.
Oh, it was. See, look at me.
Night Night should know this.
I know it ain't MC Hammer.
Nope.
I was gonna say I know it ain't old Hammer. Shit, I don't know. Tandra, you got it? I got me stumped over here. I don't know.
Tandra, do you know the answer?
No, you got me stumped.
Oh, god damn.
I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure, so I'm not saying it.
Well, listen, just put all the answers out there. I'll tell you if you get it, Tandra.
I don't think she
It
knows.
was the early 90s, right?
Early 90s.
Nope. Mid 90s.
Was it the mid 90s?
Mid 90s.
Yep. Okay, it was released between 1993 and 1996.
1993 and 1996.
Yep.
Shit, I don't know. Got me stumped here. Feel like I gotta use one of my lifelines. I mean, I use a lifeline.
50-50, shall I call a friend? Hello.
Right. Night, I'm calling you. What's up, man? What you thinking?
What's
what
up,
you
man?
thinking?
All right. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony, Creeping on a Come Up, the EP released in 1994. It was the first rap EP that I could find that was 29 minutes and 59 seconds. And that was the intro album to E1999 Eternal by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Put some respect on Sub's name. Giving a masterclass tonight. Giving a masterclass tonight. You're learning me. You're learning me something tonight, Sub. I didn't know that.
And the thing is, though, that was some of the last production that Eazy-E did as well. Because that album and the Eternal album, he passed away. That album and Eazy-E's Straight Outta Compton album were the last two albums that were done before he passed on.
So let me ask you a question, and I want to talk about it, right? Let me ask you a question, right? About Eazy-E. Was he really a producer, like a Dr. Dre in the studio with the beat machine and whatnot?
Yeah,
or was he just was he
I'll
like a Diddy?
No, a bit of both, but I'll explain Dr. Dre to you, bro, just so a lot of people may not understand. You know when you've got an orchestra, you've got the tenor and then the orchestra, bro, yeah?
Right.
Dr. Dre is the tenor. The orchestra is his producers. He overlooks everything. He puts everything together as the package, bro, and produces it, does his mix and the mastering once everything's been done.
Would you consider that being a real producer, or do you consider
yes, because for somebody to do that, in my eyes, you already have to know what it is that has to be done, as in the education for making a track, doing this, doing that.
I got you.
Putting the elements of making a track in a studio together.
I got you. So pretty much what you're saying is, even though you might not be playing the instrument being recorded for said beat, you at least have to know your music in order to arrange it.
Exactly. To do the arrangement, to do whatever orchestral sound it is, to do the mixing when it comes to doing the EQing, the filtering, whatever, the all dynamics of constructing a track, bro.
So what would you what would you call like a Diddy, who in my opinion,
again, the same, because he does little bits with his own production like he did in the 90s, bro, but now I know Diddy's trash, but it is what it is when it comes to
I agree.
Puffy the
it is what it
Slayer,
is.
right? I
You
will
get what
say
you get
that,
with Diddy.
because exactly though, but no, Diddy's the same. Like, for instance, a real producer in my eyes is Pimp C, because he creates everything on his own, and I've seen it on videos before, and I can hear his style of production. For instance, Timbaland, he's a proper producer in my eyes.
Another person
Swiss
is
Beats and stuff like that.
You said 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J and DJ Paul. They produce too.
Yes, they do, but they were heavily influenced though, because if I remember rightly, DJ Paul's relative was in the music industry anyway, so they had to push with that. Because you got to remember as well, though, it doesn't matter when you're trying to release something if it's not sample cleared. It's going to be a fuck on for you, bro.
That's true.
To get released. So this is why you used to say, like in my eyes, from learning, why you'd oversee the underground tapes, because I've heard songs from 3 6 Mafia that have been redone 10 times over the last 20 years, bro.
That makes sense. Now, because and another thing I was gonna say, but I kind of forgot. I when it comes to artistry, right? When it comes to music, I noticed that some of my favorite artists, they write and produce their own music. Like, you know, I'm one of those type of people where every time I had a CD, I looked at the book and I looked at the back of the CD to see who the producers were, who the writers were, who the executive producers were. How do you feel about artists that writes and produces their own music? Do you think they should be in like their own category of artistry?
Yes, because it is a very difficult job to handle two different types of situations, bro. And I don't say that from knowing about music, but understanding, because I used to do little bits of writing, bro. Yeah. But also, like, predominantly I enjoy making the music and mixing and things, bro, right? But I understand the stress of trying to figure out what something is after making a beat, right? Or I could sit there while making the beat and write something, because it's two ways you've got to look at it. When you're making the track, bro, you're already in your essence, your element, so you got that emotion about to come out. So if you're writing it there and then, bro, what do you think it's going to be like if, say, for instance, I gave it to you, right, and you've just sat there for a couple of days, listened to it and wrote something?
Right.
Because that on its own, bro, writing something to a beat from your own point of view, even though you've created everything around it, to me, is a skill on its own. Because you don't have to do it, bro. You don't have to take that extra step. But if it comes to you naturally and you can do it, I say go for it, bro.
I agree. And it seems like, especially here, it definitely seems like when you say that you're a rapper and you rap, it's almost expected that at least when it comes to your verses, you wrote them. Maybe you can get some kind of slack when it comes to your choruses, but when it comes to your verses, your bars, we expect you to write your own bars if you're a rapper. I can't respect a lot of rappers who just get their music written for them already. I really can't.
Well, bro, I don't either, though, because if you think about it, yeah, battle rap is a part of the elements of hip hop. And what that was, even though I could battle rap you right now, bro, right?
Right.
But I would understand why I'm doing it for. Because for anything to be done, bro, with like battle rapping and with writing, bro, you need to know what it is you got to do. You can't get somebody else to feel what you feel.
Agreed.
So how can a song or a battle, a diss or whatever, meant to mean something to you if you haven't wrote it?
I agree. I think it's definitely different when it comes to producing. Like, people got to have jobs. Like, some people, they have their skill of just producing, and that's fine. You're needed. The producer
there's nothing wrong with production, right, bro? Right? Because everybody these days can pick up a fucking computer, educational purposes only, and make music, bro. I've seen it happen.
Agreed.
All right. Look at how many youngsters take over the game.
No, I definitely agree. I definitely do agree. And yeah, like some of the I think just some of the best artists, yeah, they write their music, they produce their music, and they perform their music the best. And I gotta put some respect on D'Angelo's name. I think as far as R&B goes, he's better than R. Kelly in my opinion. Now R. Kelly got some classics, but D'Angelo, as far as just artistry, yeah.
Sorry, bro. Every time his name comes up, right, bro. When I was younger, bro, that Space Jam soundtrack got hammered on the airwaves, bro.
Yeah, man. Same here. I remember in kindergarten that broke out in songs multiple times to that song. So yeah, okay. It's all right, bro. Yeah, I got one more question for you, man, because I feel like we've been going about an hour and 45 minutes. So I figure we got like another about 3-5 minutes left. I got a question for you, right? And this is, how do you feel about David Guetta?
David Guetta, are you on about the EDM
Yeah. How you feel about him? Because he was very
I
popular.
don't
over
mind
here.
him. I don't mind him, bro, because some of the other music that I listened to besides rap was dance and trance and things from Europe, bro. Like stuff like he did. But I grew up on the 90s and the zeros with it as well, bro. So I liked it. But one of the big issues that I found with EDM music, it's just repetitive, bro.
Yeah.
There's no substance to it. It was like that when I was growing up in the early millennium, and even like that during the 90s as well.
I could see that. I could see that because, like I said, David Guetta was very popular over here at one point, and then I think people caught on to it. Was just like, oh, okay, it pretty much sounds the same. But like I said, that I think that just goes to show like I got a very broad sense of when it comes to music. I like all kinds of music. I surprise people. I surprised my baby when we went to when me and her went to Myrtle Beach because the song. Have you ever heard of Aerosmith?
Of course.
Okay. Janie's Got a Gun came on the radio. I was singing word for word. You hear me, Tandra? You hear me, Sub? I was singing word for Janie's Got a Gun.
Bro, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with putting some alternative music
She
on, bro.
looked at
Because
me like, well, you know
every
this?
now and bro, every now and then I've just got to enjoy some Red Hot Chili Peppers, bro. Every now and then, just go chill out and stomp on the ground a little bit.
California, rest in peace. Oh my God! Listen, all kinds of music. Music is just one. This should be the name of the title of this stream, the music stream. Oh, Sub done conked out. This should be the title of the music. This should be the music stream right now. Because that's what music just. We're in America. Tandra, you in America. I'm in America.
Yep.
Sub is in the UK educating us about rap. He done educated me on rap. Music is worldwide. Music is worldwide. Rap is worldwide. Hip hop is worldwide. Music in general is worldwide.
It's the one thing that brings people together.
For sure. And at this point, Tandra, it sounds like a fucking cliche when people say that, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
It is.
No matter what
it is,
no matter what culture they're in, what language they're in, if they recognize a name and you say their name, they'll know exactly what you're talking about. They'll sing the song with you in the language
word by word. Exactly. It doesn't matter if that's the only language of that particular language they're speaking. They know they're going to chant it or sing it till the death of the month, bro.
Right. Sub, I be watching some of these artists go overseas, like to China, and go overseas, Russia, singing word for word. They sound better than us. They sound better than us.
Is, a lot of people have got to realize the world isn't small when it comes to music, because when people are now tapping into like the Middle East for music and like Southeast Asia with China and stuff, bro, let me tell you something. I went to an Eminem concert in 2004, bro, yeah? And it was one of the best gigs I've ever been to, bro, right? 72,000 people, bro. Oh, well, Queen, I went to the Anger Management when it was out here in Europe, and I swear to God, the venue was outdoors, Jordan, yeah? It was only meant to be 67,000 there. By the end of before the Eminem set started, there was 72,500 people inside.
Wow.
Singing word for word every single Eminem song, and I'm stood there like, wow.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Sounding better than any American crowd. It's amazing. It's amazing. La, stop it, La. Stop it. We're being positive on this Friday night, La.
Well, Lady Law, why don't you jump on? We'll have a quick counseling session before Jordan goes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So be helping me out. You know what I mean? He'd be helping me out. You know, we all need it sometime. Listen, so I really, really can't thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough, bro. Like, I don't know how normal it is for you to stay up this late. It is for me to stay up that late, but I just gotta thank you, bro, because you stayed up specifically to be here.
It's all good, bro.
Speak with me.
I don't mind at all.
I appreciate it. You held your own when a certain guest came, bro. Like, I really honestly feel like there's a space for you on this YouTube thing. I don't know how serious you are about it, having your own.
I'm not like that with this, bro. To be honest with you, bro, because I can't keep my mouth quiet, bro. I'm just like Queen. I'm too opinionated, bro. Because, bro, the thing is, though, too many people have come at me sideways, bro, and how quickly I've worked out the streets of YouTube, bro. Yeah, I know how to deflect them off, bro, because they're not a part of my art of war, bro. So I don't care. I shut them down and say jog on. I don't care, because that's the thing, though, bro. Right? I don't care if you got 5 million subscribers or 5. If I like you and I respect your content, I'm riding with you. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna, because like I said, bro, if it wasn't for iSmoke, right? Number one, I look at him as my OG for this, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
It is.
And I do, bro, because he's introduced me to all of yous. Do you know what I mean? And that's the most respectful thing anybody could do.
Right. And, although, things is kind of broken down, I'm not going to speak too much on it, what I'm saying, because I'm about to close it out. But a certain someone put me on to Lady La. And although, things is looking a little shaky right now, I gotta put flowers there too, because that was the best thing that could have ever happened between me and that particular person, was she putting me on to Lady La, who I believe is next up when it comes to these quote unquote small YouTubers. I think Lady La's next up. So salute to her, and salute to you, man. I really, really appreciate it. And I smoke.
That's all good, bro. I've enjoyed it,
man. Like I said, bro, I made it over 100 subscribers, thank God. So I'm definitely gonna do a personal video. Just, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say in it, but I definitely need to be more personable on here. I want y'all to know me more. I know y'all see me on here and y'all hear me on here, but I want to give you not Jordan Live, but I do want to show you Jordan Rose too. So just be on the lookout for that. That's going to be a very personal video. Might be a little hard for me to record it, but I'm going to get it done for y'all, because y'all really help me reach my goal here, which is 100 subscribers. So thank y'all very much. Sub, you got anything else to say, bro? You've been up so long, man, and I really appreciate it, bro. You got anything else to say, man?
To be honest, bro, just keep doing you, bro. And you've got respectful people around you, bro, and you know who your dear ones are going to be and have been with this, bro. Just remember, and I'll say this for Lady La as well, though, work out your snakes quickly. Just listen to how they're saying things and what they're saying, because it's been ridiculous the last couple of days sitting back and watching everything that you guys have had to go through.
I agree with you, Sub. Like, I agree, and I know Sal's going to go, but I'll just speak on this really quick. A lot of people will look at that and will be like, okay, yeah, I'm entertained and whatnot, but there's a lot of people who might be wanting to do this YouTube thing that will look at it like, nah, if that's what they have to go through, nah, I'm not going to be a part of it. And Lady La said it best on her live earlier today. You got to be a special kind of someone to deal with the shit that you're going to deal with on these YouTube streets. You're going to deal with trolls. You're going to deal with people hating on you. You're going to deal with people randomly joining your streams. It takes a certain somebody and a special somebody to do this here. So salute to them, and salute to you, Sub, for rocking with me. Tandra, do you have anything else to say? I know
just
you
stay true to yourself, and that's all that should matter.
There it is. Listen, I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me. I'm going to come back probably Monday, maybe Tuesday. I'll do another live. I know Maine the Milkman said that he's going to do a live Sunday. Lady La said she's going to do a live tomorrow as well. So we got some content that we're going to be on, later on, and I can't wait for Lady La and Maine the Milkman's lives. Tandra, Sub, thank you very, very much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Peace and love, everyone.
Peace and love. I'm gonna end off this stream again. Us quote unquote. I can't say it enough. These quote unquote small YouTubers, we have to stick together. We have to, especially the ones that are true to their word and true to what they believe in. That being said, I love this track right here. I'm going to end it off. I ended my live earlier with it. I'm going to end off to this one with it. Maine the Milkman, M-E-Y-E. The name of the track is called Criminal. It's called Criminal. And it's dope. It's dope. I can't make this shit up.
Maybe because the streets
Thank y'all.
stole my
Thank
soul.
y'all.
I'm moving
I
like a
really
criminal.
appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good
Maybe I
night.
ain't good for
Bless.
you.
Peace.
Maybe I ain't good at all. I'm hiking up this road, but it's so cold. I'm moving like a criminal. I can't get away. Away. No. Ooh, now. And I can't wait. No way. No. Ooh, now. Maybe I'm a criminal. Maybe I'm just like the world. Maybe I ain't good at all. Maybe cause the streets done stole my soul. I'm moving like a criminal. Maybe I ain't good for you. Maybe I ain't good at all. I'm hiking up this road, but it's so cold. I'm moving like a criminal. I can't get away. Away. No. Ooh, now. And I can't wait. No way. No. Ooh, maybe I'm a criminal, harmonizing ghetto blues, a product of the avenue. Cops harassing me while I walk this road. I'm treated like a criminal. I can't get away. Away. No. Ooh, now. And I can't wait. No way. No. Ooh, I'm a criminal. Label me a criminal. Label me a criminal. Maybe I'm a criminal.
Hey, yo, Slime, who you backing out on today?
I'm a criminal. Label me a criminal. Label me a criminal. Maybe I'm a criminal. I'm just a criminal. Label me a criminal. Maybe I'm a criminal. I guess
What's
I'm just a
poppin'?
product
What's
of my
poppin'?
environment.
What's poppin'? Slime.
Aren't we all?